Breaking Through by Brenda Smith. Chapter 5, Supporting Details and Organizational Patterns. Chapter Review. What will you learn during this chapter? What is a detail? How do you distinguish between major and minor details? What is a simple listing pattern? What is a classification pattern? What is a definition with examples pattern? What is a chronological or sequence pattern? What is a comparison or contrast pattern? And what is a cause and effect pattern? What is a detail? Simply stated, a detail is everything but the main idea. So if you can find the main idea like you can from our other chapters that we went over, you should be able to find details. Details develop, explain, and prove the main idea. Details are facts, descriptions, and reasons that make the material interesting. Details answer questions and paint visual images. Typically, the details is the exciting part. A main idea is very general and lacks all detail. The details is what brings the story to life. So that's what we typically concentrate on more, but remember, main ideas is what we really want to focus in on when finding the meaning. The details explore that main idea more thoroughly. Levels of importance. Usually the general topic is stated first like a main idea, followed by subcategories of details which may be further subdivided into specific examples, and you see this so often with outlines. For an example, an outline or diagram can help you see this. Types of trees. Well, you have conifers, and then under that you have pine and spruce. So obviously types of trees is your main idea, conifer is your major, and then your minors are pine and spruce. And so it goes down in that way where the level of importance is more important at the top and less important at the bottom. If you are making a summary, the bottom items would be cut first because they're minor. Distinguishing major and minor details. Ask yourself, what details are needed to explain or prove the main idea? Those are the major details, and those are the most important to remember. What details are included just to make the passage more interesting? Those are minor. Those explain the major details and are completely optional. So don't get so pulled into the minor that you forget the main idea and the major details. Transitional words to signal levels of importance. There are words used that can let you know, I'm the main idea. I'm the major or minor detail. Look at me. Commonly for major details, you'll see first, second, last, or in addition. And commonly for minor details, you'll see for example, or to illustrate, because you're actually dissecting that major idea further. So this is an easy way to find those major and minors, and they happen all the time. If you're a good writer, you'll put this into your text to signal your reader where the major or minor details are. Patterns of organization. Pattern 1, simple listing. Simple listing randomly listed items in a series. The items are of equal value, like a grocery list. I need milk, bread, sugar, but one is not more important than the other. You'll see signal words like also, another, several, for example, or in addition. Often that lets you know, look at me, I'm a listing pattern. So you can distinguish what kind of pattern it is and easily identify and organize that information. Patterns of organization. Pattern 2, classification. Dividing items into groups or categories. Here are our words. Groups, categories, 4 elements, 5 classes, parts, or 2 divisions. This takes complex ideas and groups them into like terms, like groups, like categories, so you better understand what you're reading, like 3 types of insurances, 4 types of religions, different kind of races. That's all considered classification. Patterns of organization. Pattern number 3, definitions with examples. Initially defining a concept and then expanding with examples and restatements. You see this in your textbook a lot. Mark your text by circling or underlining the terms, or take notes or make flashcards because they're giving you the definition right there and then. Take advantage of it and don't wait too long before you write those terms down. Signal words are, for example, in this case, to illustrate or can be defined. That lets you know I'm now going to expand on this definition that I'm giving you. Patterns of organization. Pattern number 4, description. Description lists characteristics or details. Look for a list of defining details. Mark your text and underline keywords. And typically you'll see signal words like is, like, or could be described. So we are describing something. That's the description. We throw out a word or a term or a person, place, or thing. Then we describe it with very vivid, detailed words. And that's when you know that you're in a description pattern. Patterns of organization. Pattern 5, time order, sequence, or narration. Listing inventive order of occurrence, like in history, or like in directions, or like in science or math. Signal words to let you know that this is a organizational pattern of time, meaning time is important. First, second, finally, after, before, next, later, now, at last, until. When or anytime dates are being used, you know that you have to keep it in order, otherwise you'll mess up the sequence and the time order and history. So you will not get the same outcome if you do not follow the step-by-step directions.